Hello, you are welcome to my channel. Today, I have this system of equation to solve simultaneously. It says if 3x minus 2y is equals to -5 and x plus 2y is equals to 9, that we should find the value of x minus y all over x plus y. Now, let me write down this equation first as equation 1. So that will be 3x minus 2y is equal to -5. So I'll take this as equation 1. And then I'll take this x plus 2y is equal to 9 as equation 2. But I don't want to write it down here because we are still seeing it here. So let's leave it here like this. But I want to form another equation which is equation 3. So that the coefficient of that equation 3 and this coefficient of equation of x here in equation 1 will be the same. So for me to make the coefficient of x here to be 3, I have to multiply this equation throughout by 3. I'm multiplying it by 3 so that it will have the same coefficient as that of 3 here that we have. I want to solve this system of equation by using elimination method. So if I multiply this by 3, 3 multiplied by 3x, 3 multiplied by x will give me 3x. And then 3 multiplied by 2y will give me 6y. That is plus 6y. And that will be equal to 3 multiplied by 9 will give me 27. Now, don't forget, this is equation 1 that I have here. This is equation 2. Now, this new equation that I formed, let me call it equation 3. So that is equation 3. Now, for me to solve it using elimination method, I'm going to carry out subtraction so that x can be eliminated. So I'm going to say 3x minus x, and that will be 0 so that x can be eliminated. That is why it is called elimination method. Now, what I'm going to do, I don't want to use equation 1 minus 3 so that I'll avoid negative sign because of this part and this part. I want to avoid negative sign. So instead of saying this minus this, now I'm going to use this lower one and say minus the upper one. So I'm subtracting equation 1 from equation 3. So 3x minus 3x is 0. Then 6y minus -2y. Don't forget, this can be written as, let me write it for you to see there. This is 6y. That is 6y. Minus, that is the operation we are carrying out. Don't forget, we are subtracting equation 1 from equation 3. So this negative sign here is the operation that we are carrying out, minus. And then what do I have here? The value I have here is -2y. So minus -2y. So this negative becomes positive. So I now have 6y plus 2y. And so that will give me 8y. So don't forget how this is done because of this negative sign. So I'm saying 6y minus 2y. And that's what gave me 8y as I've shown here. And then is equal to, similarly, 27 minus -5. I can still express that as 27 minus, that is the operation that I'm carrying out, and then -5. And so this negative will still change to positive as well. So I have 27 plus 5, and that will give me 32. So anytime you have negative signs like this, take note of the subtraction so that you don't make any mistake. You have to try and carry out something like this that I've done in this part here. So 27 minus -5 will give me 32. So for me to obtain y, I can now divide both sides by 8. If I divide 8y by 8, 8 will cancel 8. I'll be left with y on this side. And if I divide this side by 8, it will give me 4. So y is equal to 4 after dividing both sides by 8. Now that I have the value of y, I can go ahead and obtain the value of x. Now I have 3 equations. Equation 1, this is equation 2, and this one is equation 3. I want to pick, you can pick any of the 3 equations, but I want to pick the simplest one. So I'm going to pick equation 2. And equation 2 there says x plus 2y is equal to 9. Is equal to 9. So I'm going to substitute 4 for y in this equation in order to obtain the value of x. So I'm going to say x plus 2y, but don't forget y is 4 as obtained here, and that will be equal to 9. So x plus 2 multiplied by 4 is 8, is equal to 9. So for me to get the value of x there, I'm going to simply take the 8 to the other side. So I'll say x is equal to 9 is already on this side. This is positive 8. If it comes to this side, it becomes negative 8. And so finally I have x is equal to 1. So don't forget the value of y is 4 and the value of x is 1. But the question did not ask us to just find only x and y. It says we should find the value of x minus y all over x plus y. X minus y over x plus y. So that is what we are going to evaluate now. So x minus y over x plus y will be equal to x is 1 minus y is 4 all over x is 1 plus y is 4. And that will move on to give me 1 minus 4. What would that give us? 1 minus 4 will give us negative 3 all over 1 plus 4, which is 5. So I can finally say that evaluation is equal to negative 3 over 5 as the final answer. So please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also like this video and share it so that others can learn from it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.